Hi folks, my name is Tatiana. Welcome to my YouTube channel, The Ethereal Entertainer. Today we're going to be getting into all astrological signs, sun, moon, and rising placements, your tarot cards for the month of November of 2022. We're going to get into what is in store for November. That's the overall question that I've asked. What message the universe has for all of us for your sun, moon, and rising placements. So do keep in mind that we do have different placements. So if you have a Aquarius sun and a Leo moon and a Sagittarius rising, please feel free to shuffle through my videos to get your own personalized 3-card spread so that you can get the most out of this reading. And feel free to ask me any questions down below in the comments about what your cards mean, or maybe what they mean in juxtaposition to each other, because the cards do mean different things when they are next to other cards. So yeah, let's talk tarot. Let's talk metaphysical, let's talk spiritual, whatever you want to call it. I like to just say let's talk tarot. But so we are going to be featuring this beautiful, lovely amethyst geode to just bring some intuitive, calming energies to help with my reading. I do like to have crystals around. I also like to, of course, sage my deck before I use it to ensure that I'm ridding of it any residual energies that may be from any past readings. But this geode is so gorgeous. Look at that. And I am also featuring some bracelets made by yours truly. I have an evil eye on the first bracelet, and then this bracelet here is a matte crackle quartz, which is also a very protective stone known for bringing balance to our yin and yang energies. You can find this on my Etsy shop really soon, so stay on the lookout for that. They are elastic, stretchy, so yeah, take a look at those when you get a chance. Check out my Etsy shop and let's get into it. Hey Cancer, we're going to get into your cards. So for your sun placement, we have the 8 of Cups. So this is a card that has to deal with withdrawal, retreat, but not in a very good way. This is trying to escape, trying to get away, because there's some feelings of disappointment, of disillusionment, maybe even abandonment. Maybe you're just trying to walk away from something that you're just tired of dealing with. And the card is basically bringing that up to you because it's trying to have you really think about if that's the right decision for you. Are you walking away because it's the best thing to do? Or are you walking away and giving up because you're frustrated, because you're tired, and you don't want to deal with it anymore? So the 8 of Cups card is yeah, you definitely are feeling these emotions that you just want to walk away, you just want to leave it alone. But, assess why you're feeling that way. And if the feelings are because it's the best thing to do for the situation, or if it's because you don't want to deal with the situation and you're kind of running from it. So this is a card that is kind of like, hey, this is what you got going on right now, but you're not going to be able to just slide by this situation. You really need to think about it. Sometimes the tarot cards can be a little blunt. They can be a little forward, but we need that sometimes. We need that honesty, and tarot cards are unbiased. They give us the honesty that we need so that we can, come to our situations with a more level-headed perspective before we make a decision. So do keep that in mind, that maybe there's something that popped up in your head or something that's coming up really soon in November that this will pertain to. But again, I do want to note and any and all my readings. Whatever it is that pops up in your mind that you feel this pertains to, that is what this is corresponding to. So now we're going to move on to the moon placement for you, Cancer. We have the Devil card. I know. It is a scary card. I know a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, what the heck does that mean? Why does he have horns, and why does he look like that? And why are these people chained and naked? I know it's a lot, okay? But I'm telling you, it is not as scary as you think, okay? So this is actually a good thing. I'm telling you, I know it looks scary, but it's a good thing. So when you see the Devil card in reverse, this is about, the Devil card has to do with like the shadow self, has to do with like our more primal instincts and emotions. And when it's in reverse, it's saying that we are essentially embracing that side of ourselves, and we are surpassing that side of ourselves. Like we're growing in that way, in our shadow self. So when you see this Devil card in reverse, it's saying you have been doing some exploration of yourself. Maybe you've been doing some shadow work, and the Devil card in reverse is saying that, yeah, you've definitely been making some progress. You've been making some headway, and that's a good thing, because, you know, a lot of us go through life and don't even consider our shadow self or our ego, where we come from when we react to things, when we say things, when we want to run away from situations, or we want to get angry, or we want to get confrontational. You know, there's a reason why we have those reactions to things, and it has to do with our ego. It has to do with our shadow self. And the Devil card in reverse is essentially saying that you are breaking through, and you're getting to a point where you're learning your habits, you're learning the way that you deal with things, so that you can grow and have better coping mechanisms and better ways to deal with your emotions, your circumstances, yourself, etc. So this is actually a really good card. This is a card that's saying that you're doing some work and it's paying off. So I know it looks so scary, but it's actually a really good card, okay? So don't be scared. I do try my best to, you know, inform people when I do these readings that, you know, there's a lot more to tarot than just the pictures. So, but yeah, so looks like things are going good for you. You've been working on yourself and it's been paying off. So good for you, Cancer Moon. Okay, Cancer Rising. So we're going to talk about your placement card. We have the Six of Cups in reverse. So if you look at the depiction a little closely, you see that there's a child and an adult. And the adult is holding a cup of what looks like flowers or something beautiful and sweet to the child. And in the upright position, this has to do with us revisiting our past and our memories, and essentially paying homage to that inner child. That child in the picture is us, and we're also the adult. So this is a duality type of thing. And when the Six of Cups card is in reverse, it's saying that we're not quite paying much attention to our inner child as we could be. Maybe we are not being as playful as we could be. Maybe we're taking things way too seriously. Excuse me. And we're not having as much fun and enjoyment as we could be. Maybe there's something that you used to do when you were a kid that you enjoy still as an adult. Say, for example, you love to color and you've been stressed out. You've been dealing with a lot lately. And this card could be telling you that maybe it's time to color again. Maybe it's time to do puzzles again. Maybe it's time to pull out that Monopoly board and play with your friends. Cater to your inner child. Cater to that inner playfulness, because the thing is that it's not just about having fun, but also it's very cathartic for us. It helps us take a break from the things that stress us out, the things that we're paying so much time and attention to. And because we're able to give our minds a break and cater to our inner child for a little bit and play for a little bit, that playfulness allows for our creativity to flourish. You might realize that once you've taken that time and you come back and revisit your circumstances, that you actually have a different thought process or perspective that you didn't have before. And you see a solution where you didn't before. And that can be very helpful. So that is what I like about this card is that it's a reminder to pay attention to your inner child, because oh my gosh, when I say that being creative, having fun is a form of meditation, sitting there and coloring for hours, sitting there and drawing or reading or doing things where you allow your imagination to just take you away from reality, that's meditation right there. That's healing for the mind, that's healing for the soul, it's healing in all shapes and forms and fashions you can think of. It is healing, very much so. And when we see this card, it's saying, hey, we need a little bit of healing. We need a little bit of time, you know. Also, this could be, on the flip side, you might be revisiting your past a little bit too much. You might be, you know, kind of swimming in nostalgia. And don't get me wrong, I am a lover of nostalgia, but sometimes we get caught up in it too much and we find ourselves living in the past. Rather than just enjoying our memories a little bit and then coming back to the present, we could be, oh man, I wish my childhood was different. Oh man, I wish I did things differently. Oh man, I wish I, you know, had more friends, or my parents were nicer to me. Or don't get me wrong, we all have those thoughts, you know, but this is a card that's saying, you know, if you're doing a little bit too much of that, it's time to bring yourself back into the present and to be here in the now, in the moment, because being nostalgic is not healthy for long periods of time. So yeah, I hope that you found this reading to be helpful. Thank you so much for listening and for watching. Please feel free to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can see more videos like these on a monthly basis. And also, if you know what your sun, moon, and rising placement, and if you don't, it's very easy to find out, please feel free to shuffle through my videos so that you can get your own 3-card spread for November for your sun, moon, and rising placements. Also, feel free to comment and ask me any questions that you have about cards, about, you know, your placements, things like that. Thank you so much for watching and interacting. I love you so much, and I'll see you back really soon. Have a great November. Bye.